Hey, it's girl Monique69 Ways Johnson. I'm here with another reaction video. House of the Dragon, Season 2, Episode 3. The last episode left off where we get the aftermath of what happened to baby boy of Aegon, and he went on a rampage. They found blood and cheese. Aegon unalived all the red catchers and hung them for the town to see. And Otto is pissed that his plans is going to the shitter. So he decides to bail out to Old Town. And we see twins not take each other out, but one of the twins took out one, and then they unalived themselves. By way of Krispy Kreme send Auric over there to where Rhaenyra was at to trying to take her out, and by way of his brother blocking that and fighting each other, and I think Eric took out Auric, and then Eric unalived himself. So that has Rhaenyra shook, as rightfully so. Then we end with Allison and Krispy Kreme doing the do, which hurt my eyes, so they could have kept that. And that was about it. It was just everybody dealing with the aftermath of what happened to baby boy. Yeah, so let's get into the reaction, shall we?
Can you even get that thing up?
Well enough for killing Blackwood. We didn't move them.
Oh, did they move themselves then? Just rolled their way over so Bracken cows can fill.
This is our land. It's Bracken land.
Okay.
Babe killer.
What did you say?
Your false
Rhaenyra is a kinslayer.
Your uncle declared for Aegon. Did he?
Let me tell you. Aegon Targaryen
Is no true king. Just as you are no true knight. You're both.
Craven. Listen.
You wouldn't dare.
Well, there's a lot of daring going on. Wow. Massacre. Damn.
Here's the basest of villains.
He sullies the grave of his brother.
And what of those who sent him?
Power would never have allowed this. Hotter blood has prevailed, I think.
The young men have taken the bit in their teeth they wish to punish, to avenge.
They will not even remember what it was that began the war in the first place.
That is easy enough. They usurped my throne.
That is one answer.
Or was it when the
Child was beheaded. Or when Aemond killed Luke.
Or when Luke took Aemon's eye? There may be
Another way. Alicent Hightower.
Alicent.
When last we met, Alicent said I would make a fine queen.
In the hours after your lord father's death, she knows war is coming, and that it will be savage beyond all compare.
There is no war so hateful to the gods as a war between kin.
To Raven. I do not care to return her message.
What she did is not her, but the men around her who seek bloodshed.
She permitted it.
As you permitted the murder of a little boy in his bed.
Hey, she got a point. Rhaenys got a point. Like, girl, you did not. Nobody over there listen to Allison.
You're well, Lord Hound.
Christian Cole looked terrible and he looks guilty as hell. Does he already respect him anymore?
Good morrow, your grace, my lords. Forgive my lateness.
Important business, no doubt.
You've appointed new knights to the King's Guard, your grace, to replace those we lost.
Was awarded the great duty of ending Rhaenyra's challenge. He failed to discharge it.
He failed because the scheme was rash.
Perhaps your grace.
Grace, but we cannot all hide in our castles waiting for war to come to us.
As now it surely will.
As now, it already has.
House Bracken took it upon themselves to attack the Blackwoods, who declared for the Pretender.
Lord Samuel Blackwood himself is slain. Good. First blood in our name.
Both sides took heavy losses, Your Grace. I'm not entirely certain we can declare this a victory.
The Blackwoods and the Brackens have feuded for centuries.
It's no true war. Call it what you will. I call it war.
And so will Dragonstone. The question is, what are we going to do about it?
This council rediscover the discipline it lately had is to be of any use.
The Riverlands are the key to the war. Harrenhal is the key to the Riverlands. I will ride out with those I can muster here.
Men I know, and then turn west, where I will enlist the Brackens. So you,
My king.
And you'll take Aemond and Vhagar.
Vhagar will remain here to defend the city.
Good.
Aemon didn't like that. He was like, my dragon?
I'll come.
It's a brave thought, but we cannot risk your loss.
I'm as fearsome as any of
Sure. She stayed.
Meanworth these days.
You wish to be rewarded.
As I would think, you would wish to reward me.
What price would you set?
A place at your court.
Girl.
You said your earnest desire was to flee Westeros.
And you let me go?
In turn for another then.
I know the workings of the Red Keep, and the movements of those who serve there.
Yes, she
That
do.
is worth more than gold, you know. I know the struggles of the small folk of King's Landing. They will be ruled either by you or by the usurper. And only one of you has shown yourself to be merciful.
I hope you do not confuse mercy with cliency.
Are they always like this?
What's wrong? Sea
Sea
smoke?
Smoke, my late Lord husband's dragon, has grown restless of late. We cannot know why.
Maybe he's lonely.
Rhaena,
Your Grace. I've decided to send Joffrey to Ward with my
cousin, Lady Jane Arryn. She has pledged an army in return for a dragon, so she will have one. Aegon and Viserys will accompany him until a place of greater safety
be found.
Tyraxes is but a hatchling. And Stormcloud...
I want you to go with them.
The Red Keep is in disarray. They have sent one assassin,
And their dragons are ever a short flight away. You must take the little ones further. To Pentos, I think.
When my mother died, it is safer than anywhere in Westeros. Write to Prince Reggie.
If he will have you, then go to him. I'm sorry to put this upon you. It breaks my heart.
To send my boys away, not knowing when I will see them again. But you have seen what may befall them here.
Rhaena, I need you to be the mother to
them that I cannot.
Yep, it's Daemon. Go back. It's raining hard on the heart. Who's looking for? Who's trying to run up on him? Dang. Who's there?
I'm claiming Harrenhal.
Apparently so.
I'm claiming Harrenhal. However you say it. Everybody take the knee.
I, Sir Simon Strong, Castellan of Harrenhal, pledge fealty to Rhaenyra, House Targaryen, first of her name. I swear this by the old god.
I've survived many a battle. I do mean to be felled by poison peas.
I'll admit that my cook's peas aren't exactly the stuff of legend, but...
He who sits at the false court of Aegon.
Larys Clubfoot is no lord of mine. He's a scourge upon this castle and this family. Do you not think it strange that his father, my nephew, Lord Lionel, perished by fire, and his son too? Here, in this damp place?
Precisely why we must bring it into a state of
repair.
Even if we possess the coin, my prince.
Alright, so where the money gonna come from?
Your Grace, to what possible end?
There are 40,000 swords in the Riverland.
We get sin.
Summon your Lord Paramount so that I may treat with him myself and turn them to our cause.
That would be Lord Grover Tully, but he's frail. It's said that he can no longer speak. Nor seal his bowels.
Oh, gosh.
What then?
We march on King's Landing and take the throne.
The throne?
Daemon want the throne.
Lord Commander, your host is mustered and ready to march.
Sir Kristen? May I present my brother, Sir Gawain Hightower? Arrived last night from Elton.
Sir Kristen.
Brother.
I should say. My Lord Hand. Months on the road to find my Lord Father, who served 3 kings faithfully. Unseated as hand of king.
The march will be hard, sir.
No one is more delighted than I to march out to war with the Dornishmen. Sister.
It's like brother not feeling Krispy Kreme. Oh my god. Oh.
No men, no horses, no ships.
No dragons.
Good. Yes. They have penetrated our castle walls, and now the Riverlands are aflame after the Battle of the Burning Mill. How fares Prince Daemon with our army?
There has been no word from Prince Daemon, Your Grace.
Then we must press what advantage
She telling Prince Daemon's out.
Dragons. Send them all out. Start turning green strongholds to our cause. And burn those who resist.
No. If dragons begin fighting dragons,
we invite our own destruction. We must
Daemon time.
Your Grace,
Daemon
you
time
have
to
witnessed
what?
firsthand just
how vulnerable you are.
yourself. Some are safe, while we remain here as a source of
So
distress.
they want her to go in hiding.
You propose to conduct the war in my absence?
It would merely be a precaution.
It would be treason.
Council would do well to remember that their queen wears the crown of my grandsire, Jaehaerys the Conciliator.
A prudent ruler, the wisest of Targaryen kings whose reign outlasted every other.
You better let them know, Rhaenys.
Fight 100 battles before I went into exile with none but prattling babes.
One of those babes is your heir.
Joffrey. A boy of 6 who knows nothing of the sea.
And remain heir to Joffrey.
Rhaena, Lord of the Tides. The girl knows nothing of ships, nor even of dragons.
There is Rhaena, or there is Joffrey.
Both soon to be far from the creak of ships and the ocean's roar.
We are at war, Corlys.
See what is before you.
Then it is well.
That I am a good sailor.
Rhaenys is worried. So like Rhaena getting the shitty end of the stick.
Stormcloud and Tyraxes are small, but they will grow. It is for you to remind
Lady Jane of her pledge.
And may yet find yourself glad to be out of harm's way. Do not coddle me, Baela.
Grant me at least that dignity.
Aww. Mommy. Joffrey. Aww.
I feel sad about
Harris. But I ought not to, I think.
People die all the time.
True.
much claim to grief as anyone.
Are you just worried about
I forgive
her
you.
seeing you riding Krispy Kreme?
Readies himself to fly to war. What is it to you?
Only that I think it would benefit all of us to prevent our king from being brutally
Same guys that he was talking.
You're sworn to chastity now.
When he was being drunk, that blood and cheese sneaking
Of course,
in.
Your Grace.
When it made him that night. King's part of the King's Guard.
Yes, Your Grace.
These are idiots.
Did I tell you I came here as a lad? It's a little tame, but a good
Jenny's getting wet. I know, just a duty for you, my boy.
Oh my God. Talking about an orgy?
Name is,
Brothel?
Sylvie, or...
Self-sealed. Something like that.
That real.
Aemon the Fierce! You have come so
far, and yet you still lie with your very first.
What a fine,
Hey,
sweet
God, leave the
thing.
boy alone. I think he's embarrassed.
Did you fuck her like a hound?
I don't think they have sex.
Exaggerate. Such is the madam's prowess that even now my brother...
My brother will not sample another. The squire is welcome to her.
Nor is as good as another.
Amen had to play it off like, yeah. She's y'all.
Sir Gawain,
Our company has camped back yonder.
On the cold, hard. If it soothes your brow, Cole. Good, perhaps a little after first light.
Something in the
We're
sky.
exposed.
What? Cole?
in the open. Man, they lucky. I want her to get Krispy Kreme.
And it was cold from such a great height.
It was not such a great height, Your Grace.
You said not to engage, so I didn't. Exactly.
Your Grace now.
Your Grace, I must agree, and request your permission to return to Rook's Rest and fortify my lands.
Shouldn't fret, Lord Simon. They'll be making for Harrenhal.
'Tis Prince Daemon who ought to worry.
Prince Daemon has corrections.
Cole will look to increase his numbers, and he may call upon a dragon of his own.
This is why you must act now, Your Grace. Loose the dragon's root.
Cole out and burn him.
I have heard your arguments. And will consider them.
Who's that? Is that humming? Yep, somebody humming.
And I have to clean up afterwards.
Oh, the daydream? Who that?
You will die in this place.
What do you know of the movements of Alicent Hightower?
Look at her dressing up looking like a nun. It's a random village woman. Okay. Who's there to pray with you?
I must speak with you.
If I could cry out, your knights would find me. I would be taken or slain. But not before I killed you.
You and I, the day my brother was born.
We knew even then that men trained up for battle are eager to fight.
Rhaenys has counseled me. She said she saw in you a wish to avert the worst of what may now come.
There are no terms now. You have no army. Your allies
turn from you when they hear of your depravity. Your hands are bloody to no crime. I could never have imagined you. The trespass was not mine. I'll say what you will.
I am a mother too, and you have yet to answer for the murder of my son.
I repudiate that act with all my heart. Of course you do. You're usurping my rightful inheritance. My father loved me, Alicent.
Yes, he did.
I believe he loved you too.
Did you betray him at the very last? When was
your plan first laid? Was your ambition so keen? He changed his mind, Rhaenyra.
Ooh.
He changed his mind.
She had a nerve that, you know, your plans.
Did he say at the end?
Yes, what did he say?
Did he speak my name? He was weary. It was hard at times to understand. But he spoke Egon's name. He said he was the prince that was promised to unite the realm.
What? I desire peace as you do, but to possess.
My father used those words. The prince that was promised. Did he?
Yes, he did.
He spoke to you of the Song of Ice and Fire.
Allison don't even know what that is.
It's a story he once told. About Aegon the Conqueror.
Mm.
No mistake, there's been no mistake. Please.
You can prevent this, Alison. A terrible war is looming.
And even victory may be so bloody as to be counted a loss. Do not let your pride blind.
There's been no mistake. You know what Aemond is?
What is Amy?
It's too late, Alison.
Yeah, it's kind of late. I'm not gonna hold you. It's a lot of loss, bullshit, some stuff you can't go back on. But and if Allison did want to help, I don't think nobody was gonna listen to her ass anyway. Now how you get back out of there? Oh, that's what it ends. So, that was my reaction to episode 3. This episode was a little slow. It was a lot of slow pace. I'm not gonna hold it was a lot of slow pace, but we see the twins, Eric and Ira, getting buried, and Rhaenyra getting pressured by her council of what she should do, how she should move, after Ira came there and trying to unalive her, which resulted in Eric, his brother, unaliving him, and then Eric unaliving himself. So they putting pressure on her of how to move forward, with their next move, or what their next move should be actually. And she said eventually after a while she wanted to talk to Allison. And then also Rhaenys is guiding her along the way. Aegon, poor lost soul. At first he was gonna go out with Krispy Kreme to, I guess, out in a field, I should say. And changed his mind. He hung out with them. He made those boys who he was hanging out with when Blood and Cheese snuck in. His king guards. What? Those idiots. They don't look like they would protect him with need be. Like they're a coward out, but yes, he made them his king's guards. So, and they also his friends that he hang out with after later, as we saw, it was at the brothel. So a lot of going on. So a lot of visuals that I did not expect to see, and like really visuals. Like, is that real? And then we ran into Aemon. Saw what Aemon was laying at. Basically cut up with this one lady whore that he always go to. It's kind of, I guess she's like a mother figure to him. So yeah. And then you see like towards the end. Now we saw Rhaena and the little ones, the little Allison, the little children. They had to go, so they go in hiding or was somewhere else. So she appointed Rhaena to raise her little one. So that's what Rhaenyra sent asked of Rhaena to look after the little ones and raise them. And she also sent her with 4 dragon eggs. So that was interesting. And yes, we saw Rhaenyra sneaking in King's Landing and talked to Alicent, and she was snuck in looking like a nun, so she went to where they would go. She knew where Alicent would go all the time, especially when they were like kids, teenagers. So Alicent did. I thought Alicent knew the meet was happening, but she went and talked to Alicent, and I guess trying to figure out what happened, how did they get there, and saying Alicent can stop this go any further. And Alicent, she did ask Alicent what was her dad's last words, because Rhaenyra felt like they took her throne and gave it to Aegon. And Viserys' words were Aegon, but he thought he was talking to Rhaenyra. And he was talking about Aegon the Conqueror, not your Aegon, Alicent. So it made Alicent look stupid. And she was like, wait, what? He was talking about Aegon the Conqueror. Because they was, Viserys and Rhaenyra, they was talking about it before he passed on. Because he always tells the story, so. I'm like, oh, well, so Alice says she can't help her. And I'm like, how you gonna get out, girl? How you gonna get out now? You got in, how you getting out? So I hope she get out safe and get back to where she's at. And we also see Daemon. We saw Daemon, he's going to, I forgot what's that place, the strong place. Helena something over there. And remember, what's his name? Viserys, Crooked Foot, set it ablaze when he unalived his, part of it ablaze when he unalived his brother and father. So, and this mysterious fire, they never had a fire in the house. So he got there at the Strong's quarter, and he said he's going to take it over, because I think Crooked Foot uncle was there, and his little people who was left, it was like 3 or 4, 5 of them, they was eating. Then Damien came in saying like, yeah, this is mine now. This is my place now. So, and he bend the knee to him and stuff. We call him a prince, but he like, no, it's your grace. So Damien, his ego, and he wants to be king. Whatever. He's still hanging on. And then we also get a scene, like as we go through the episode, of Damien having these daydreams or nightmares or whatever you want to call it, of the boy being beheaded and exes, like people who was done by his hand. I guess it's getting to him, the truth of what happened. I don't know what that means. Like, is he feeling regretful? Guilt is like all weighing in on him and stuff. So So he's taking over the Strong headquarters. And he says it needs to be fixed up. And then Uncle Strong was like, it takes money. I was like, yeah, it takes money and manpower. Yeah, definitely so. Because that place is out of whack. It definitely needs to be built up. Because after that fire, it did a number. And then he asked Uncle Strong, was he has any ties to Crooked, his nephew Crooked? And I'm like, that's a good question. He's like, basically the uncle said, fuck Lucerys Crooked. So he said he ain't no nephew of mine, basically. So he disowned him. And he don't claim him. He not welcome over there anymore. So after what he did. So the uncle knew it was him who did that to his brother and nephew. So the uncle already knew it was Crooked. What else happened? Yeah, but I don't know where they go from here because Allison said no and stuff like that, and she can't help her. I guess too much stuff had been done. And I think Allison probably feel like after she heard what Rhaenyra said about Aegon the Conqueror, the story of, what Viserys was telling, she probably feel dumb or guilty. Like, damn, that's not what it was. And Rhaenyra did push her button when she said, when y'all start planning and plotting for the throne. So, and then, Allison had to shut that down, she raised her voice about it, because, she knows it's true. She know it was true. Balon, she was patrolling with Moonwalker, I guess that's called, the dragon. Well, her dragon. In the sky, she was patrolling. As Rhaenyra gave her that to do. And that's when Krispy Kreme and Allison brother went out. Yeah, so Allison brother came. I don't remember his name right now. So they went out. I guess they patrolling or out in the field or what have you, and they got spotted. They was out in the open in the field. Krispy Kreme saw like a shadow in the sky in the clouds. You could see behind the clouds, like it got dark at one point. In one spot, he like head for the trees, take cover, because he already know. Balon was on their ass. So they lucky they got in the trees, because I was hoping and praying and wishing that she would get Krispy Kreme, Christian Cole, knock him off that horse or something. Lit his ass on fire or something. But yeah, that was a cool scene to see her on the dragon, like on the chase. So that was a cool little action there in the episode. And I think I talked about everything. I can't remember what else happened, but yeah, this was a slow-paced, slow-burn episode. It was just still continue of the aftermath of what happened to Baby Boy and what happened to Eric and Arik, and retaliation. They was trying to take out Arik was trying to take out Rhaenyra. So yeah, so let me know your thoughts about this episode. Did you enjoy it? What do you think of Daemon taking over the Strong House and Aemon and Aegon, how they behaving? And what do you think the next step should be for Rhaenyra moving forward? So make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reaction video. Bye.